And we're live. I watched Umbrella Academy 2. That thing was good. I enjoy that. They're flawed, ineffective superheroes doing their best to prevent the end of the world. Or
I've seen enough of that.
Really?
The Boys is what I'm really looking forward to as far as like superhero stuff.
Date on
When's that coming out again?
September. It says August. It's like September 4th or September 6th or something.
Yeah.
Season 2. Apparently, it's based on a graphic novel, which is way more hardcore. Like the show is hardcore, right? Like people getting ripped apart and just eviscerated and just cold-blooded murdered, and there's rape and all sorts of stuff. Apparently, the graphic novel is way more extreme.
Yeah.
Like I guess there's like this, they're like doping these women up so that they can deal with the pain of having sex with the superheroes. And this one female superhero is like drying her vaginal like secretions and selling it, and people are snorting her like dried up vagina juice. Like there's all sorts of craziness going on.
I haven't read the comics, but I've watched a lot of YouTube videos that educate you about the comics. Just one thing, this is a non-spoiler. In the first episode, the new person gets, I guess you'd
Me too.
She's got to give head to Aquaman. Yeah.
Yes. Well, in the comic,
Fish sticks?
it wasn't Aquaman. By the way, he's innocent. But it was like 2 or 3 of the people in the 7. Like half the 7 made her blow them. And dude, and one guy,
So the actual comic, she's blowing like half a dozen guys.
yeah, Homelander does it. And he's like, "You gotta blow me," and she's like, "What?" And like, "I thought you were this like superhero." And he's like, "I am, and I seem to be having a communication problem because nobody's sucking my dick right now." It's just like so cruel.
Dude, that guy's cool. I seem to be having a problem because nobody's sucking. That guy, I will not abide any disparaging comments about this man.
Dude, he's such an they're over the top terrible people. And she's not. The Starlight is actually nice and good. And but even who's the other chick? She's kind of almost like
she's the Wonder Woman stand-in.
Yeah, I was gonna call her that. Yeah,
the Wonder Woman.
She's
dressed just like her.
Yeah,
the same shit.
No, she's not
Superman,
dressed like Wonder Woman with the red, white, and blue. She's dressed like all the other. What is she? Athenian or something?
Like
what is she?
like she's
Amazonian.
The actress is Jewish, but she's an Amazon. Yeah,
yeah. She's dressed like all the other Amazonians in Wonder Woman.
A Jewish actress in Hollywood.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's super hot.
Well, she's like Israeli, not just Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh, hardcore Jewish
and beautiful.
Yeah, she's super hot. I've been watching Shameless. Do you guys know Shameless at all?
I know of.
Dude, I tried to watch a little bit of that show and it made me sad.
All right, so I'm only like halfway into the first season, so I'm not some sort of Shameless expert, but it stars this family, the Gallaghers. Mom's gone. She's dead, I think, and dad's a drunk. So the oldest daughter kind of serves as head of the household, only responsible person. They're super poor, like crazy, can't pay their bills, always scamming and robbing to like make ends meet. Even the 9-year-old has to find some way to chip in like $6 so they can keep the power on. Like they're all a team. They're all super broke. This oldest daughter that I'm talking about, I can't get over this she's hot. She's super duper hot. Crazy fucking gorgeous hot. There's like hot, look good in a bikini, right? You go to a college campus, 1 in every 4th or 5th girl is that hot. Then there's Hollywood hot, which is like a hot you don't see every day. You know, you have to go to the mall for 6 days to see one person who's Hollywood hot.
Then follow her back home and
you do what you got to. And then there's this chick. This chick is a standout amongst Hollywood hot. Like in my head, she's prime Jessica Biel, or who's the other Jessica?
Alba.
Thank you. Yeah, she's on that level of like Hollywood hot of the day, and she fucks.
Who are we talking about? What's her character's name?
I'm trying to look around.
Is this Joelle Carter? Did she play Ava Crowder? This is Justified, right? Shameless,
no,
right?
Shameless.
My bad.
Her name is Emmy Rossum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who that is. Okay, yeah.
Oh, do you?
You know who's great and everything is
I
William
know who
H.
that is.
Macy. William H.
She's got a lot of. She done a good bit of nude work.
Yes, she does.
Wait, what's her name?
She has a
Emily
compilation on Pornhub.
And Reddit.
What is her name again?
Emily Rossum, Rossum. I feel like this like looking at these pictures, they're all safe for work. They're not. She doesn't look totally stand out hot in these pictures, but I'm telling you, in Shameless.
I disagree with you on just how hot she is. I think she's.
People have different bullseyes. You know, some people might think she's too skinny.
No, she's very pretty.
No, I just think her face is that pretty. You know, I just don't think she's very. I don't think she's like a top 1%.
You don't think she has
person.
a pretty face? I think she has a pretty face.
I think she has a pretty-ish face, but I don't think she's like a goddess amongst women.
I think Kyle finds her to be regular pretty, whereas I find her to be like that one girl from Hollywood that comes along every couple of years. Like
you guys might be surprised here. I'm watching one of her videos. There's actually an ad here to give you a bigger dick. Do you guys
is that how you get Emily Rossum? if you buy that product and your dick grows a little bit?
That's how you do that. You spend a bunch. This one says
disconnect. I keep having. I wanted to say, can you be poor and that hot? Don't you just find someone who's willing to pay for your way?
There are definitely.
I've seen some. You don't see a lot of hot homeless.
Right. Thank you, Kyle.
Homeless is different than poor.
This chick is next to homeless. She lives in a tiny place with
you can't be. It's hard to be homeless if you're not poor.
Fair enough, but it's a different echelon of person between a poor and a homeless. Most homeless people are absolutely insane. I'm only judging by my experience with them in St. Louis City.
So are most women. What's your point?
She's at a level where she can barely keep a roof above her head and occasionally goes without hot water or electricity.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
You know it's so cold in here because we haven't been able to pay the gas bill. That's how broke she is. At that hot? Dude, there are guys lining up to pay for her gas bill.
Yeah, there are websites that'll help you make that happen too.
Right, nowadays they've removed the friction in that transaction.
Yeah. I mean, you can just get yourself an OnlyFans. You'll have all kind of simps out there just making it rain.
Yeah, it's inconceivable that someone that hot can't pay their bills.
Yeah. It's like whenever that giant-titted girl from Mad Men. Whenever I see her in anything, and they don't talk about just Christina Hendricks, and they don't at least acknowledge how big her titties are, I'm just like, well, this isn't even realistic. Like when your titties are that big, like there's no way we have 3 conversations and it doesn't come up. Like she's wearing a button-up shirt, and she's clearly wearing a size too large just to accommodate her titties, and then those buttons are just like, they're just screaming in pain.
I had to sew these on with Kevlar.
Yeah.
No.
It looks like if she pulled her shoulders back, her whole front of her clothing would just explode off.
You would get shot by a button if she would have pulled it.
Take a fucking eye out.